Hi everybody, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. My name is DeDe. Thanks for swinging by my channel today. Today what I have planned are some tips and tricks regarding speed cleaning. Now if your life is like my life, one thing that I never seem to have enough of is time. And so I'm hoping that I can share some tips and tricks with you today that will help save time so we can bust out the cleaning and get moving on to different things. Now, a lot of these tips and tricks I use already, but I have found a couple of new ones that I might try and see if they work out. And if you've got some ideas when this video is done, please share them in the comments. I would love to have your ideas because I am all about saving time and doing things more efficiently. I appreciate you guys being here today. So without any further ado, let's quit killing time and let's start saving some and let's get tidy. One trick that I use when I'm speed cleaning is I'll set a timer. I really will play beat the clock. And sometimes I'll set the clock just for a specific job like mopping, or I may set the timer for an entire room. But the goal is not deep cleaning, it's speed cleaning. So I'm trying to get in and get out and get it done before the timer goes off. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Starting now.
Nobody gets me. I'm looking for faith, looking for love.
Well, friends, some tips are really easy to do and some are not so easy to do. And this one I don't think is always easy to do, and that's to keep your television off just how you see it here. Because every time we turn our television on, or at least when I do, I get distracted. I think, oh, I'm just going to watch until commercial, or oh, I just want to see how this episode ends. And then 30 minutes later, I'm plopped down on the couch watching television. So if I have my television on, I try to switch it to the music channel, or if it's a show that I just am dying to hear how it ends, I try to keep it on in the other room so that I can hear it, but I can't see it and I'm less likely to get distracted. Because really, when I'm speed cleaning, I do so much better when I'm listening to a podcast or just listening to music.
For a better chance at a great romance, and I'm just not getting any braver.
One thing that I think is so key for speed cleaning is time management. You know, what's that saying? Don't work harder, but work smarter. Well, that's what I try to do when I'm cleaning my bathrooms. I try to work smarter. What I try to do is spray my surfaces and then walk away and go find something else to do and allow my cleaning products to do their job. Sometimes I think I'm just going to spray something and we put the cleaning product on for 3 seconds and then we're wiping it off. So I'm going to let that cleaning product do the work. I'm going to spray it, walk away, and then come back and clean it. Since I was just mentioning time management, this might be the perfect time while I'm spraying and wiping down these surfaces to mention to you to make sure you stay till the end of this video. I might have tacked on some bloopers from my first year on YouTube. Oh my goodness, never a dull moment with me, guys.
Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention.
Now today, I just grabbed scrubbing bubbles to spray down the bathtub and the vanity countertop. And as far as the vanity countertop goes, it usually doesn't matter what product I use, as long as I spray something on there and let it set just for a minute and come back to it, I don't have any problem keeping this countertop clean. Now the bathtub, on the other hand, that's a different story. And when I'm spraying things and then walking out of the room, what I try to do is spray the dirtiest thing first so it has the longest amount of time to soak.
I'm going on the grid, texting back. I want you, hit you up. I'm on the other side. I miss you, miss you. Take you off. I came.
Well, Tidy Uppers, I wish I was some cleaning guru and I had some magical answers on how to speed clean our tubs and showers and keep them always spotless. Unfortunately, I don't. But I do use this brush right here, and what I do is I try to do a little speed cleaning each time I'm in the shower. I'll just take this brush, and then it's filled with antibacterial soap, and I'll just maybe do a wall here, do a wall there, and it seems to help maintain it where when it's time to give it a real cleaning, I can do it really fast. And another thing I try to use a squeegee, not just on the glass shower doors, but I try to squeegee the walls so that that soap scum doesn't build up. I kind of think of those things as preventative speed cleaning, but when I really need to get in here and get this shower done and I don't have a lot of time, I just pull out this mop. It's super simple. You know, sometimes I think doing a tub is such backbreaking work, but unless you've got just a lot of buildup, this mop will do the trick. And I just got it from like a dollar store, so I really only think it was $1 or $2. Okay. The tub has soaked long enough, so I'm back to the main tub and I'm going to just use this mop and take care of it. Now, I have to admit there are times when you just got to get in the tub and you just got to get on your hands and knees with a scrubber and scrub it. But since this is just speed cleaning, I'm not going to need to do that. But I do have another option when it's really dirty. When the mop isn't getting it, you can always use a broom. And sometimes I think the broom is even more helpful because the bristles can kind of get in the cracks just a little bit better. And this broom, bought from a dollar store too, actually the same one. So between the broom and the mop, it does give you a couple of options for when you need to get in and get out, and you can use it on your tub or your shower walls. Now this next tip I am so excited to share with you guys because up to 6 months ago, I had never heard about it. And what it was a tip on how to get streak-free glass. And I thought, I know how to get streak-free glass. And actually, when I saw it demonstrated, they just had like a bottle of Windex and paper towels. And I thought, okay, that's the same thing we all have. We all know how to clean glass. But I found out there was a technique that I had not heard about. The technique was to spray your cleaner, regardless of your type of cleaner, in the formation of an S. Okay, simple enough. Then you're going to take your paper towel or your rag, your cleaning cloth, and then you're going to follow that S pattern. Then when you get to the top, you're going to flip your rag and go back over it again. Anytime you make circles, you're just spinning the dirt around. So what you're trying to do is follow a clean path, then flip your rag, and then go back over it again in the shape of an S. I know it sounds simple and ridiculous, but it actually works. Once I realized this worked, I thought I'm going to try it with different products, something more foaming, and instead of a paper towel, a cleaning cloth. I did the same technique, and it doesn't matter if it's like a liquid spray or if it's a foam cleaner, if it's a paper towel or a cleaning cloth. Every time I've tried it, it's worked. Since I started using this tip, I really do think that my glass and mirror cleaning time has been cut in half. Well, if you're new to My Big Tidy Up, one thing you may not know about me is that this girl loves herself some cleaning products. I love to buy cleaning products. I like to try different cleaning products. I like to use different cleaning products. Sometimes I'll just pick a cleaning product that I want to use that day based on my mood. But when I am speed cleaning, I try to put all of that aside, and the quickest way to clean a room is to have one product and one cleaning cloth. So if you can find yourself a multi-purpose cleaner that you really enjoy, that you can use on wood, glass, chrome, you're going to save yourself so much time. Well, when it comes to my floors, I've only found a few ways to mop a little bit faster. One thing you could do, if you do use a mop and bucket for your heavy-duty mopping, if you're speed cleaning and you do have access to like a stick mop, then that does go a little bit faster because you're not stopping and wringing out your mop all the time. But honestly, the thing that I do is I hit the heavy traffic areas. My general rule of thumb is, if it's a location where I'm likely to find dirt or crumbs, those are the places that I'm going to speed clean and mop first. Now, I want to get every other place done, but since it is speed cleaning and I'm on a limited time budget, those are the areas I get first, and then everything else comes second.
Down the steady road, just full of thoughts about to explode. Facing the night, even though I won't believe it, the truth is.
One thing that helps me when I'm trying to clean and I don't have a lot of time is I make a list. And I make that list according to importance. So the things I really need to get done, I put at the top of the list. And then as I go lower down the list, it's lower of importance. Now, I know you can use your phone, but I'm kind of old school. And so I use a paper, but the internet has so many free checklists that you can check off as you go, or blank lists that you can fill out yourself. And those are so good and can be so helpful. But for me, I do better when I make my own list and I divide my paper into thirds. And so I have my list of things I want to do, then they go to the next day, and then the final section are things that can wait till maybe next week. And see here at the bottom, I went ahead and taken the liberty of just going ahead and moving the sweep the garage over because I have no intention of doing that today. But I try to even organize it in sections. This is the upstairs. And the last thing on my list upstairs is to bring down the mats, which will be the first thing that I'm going to do when I'm on the main floor where the laundry's at. So I try to keep myself organized so I don't have a lot of extra steps and a lot of wasted time.
There's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see.
Well, Tidy Uppers, here's something that I use that helps me put things away just in a little bit more of an organized fashion. It saves me a few steps as I'm picking up random things that are in the wrong place throughout the home. Or if maybe I've got a few things downstairs that I want to bring upstairs and I don't want to make a whole bunch of trips, what I do is I just take what I call a catch-all basket. You can call it whatever you want. It can be a tub, it can be a bag. I just use one of these small laundry baskets, and when I am doing some speed cleaning and I've got to get things done and get things put up fast, I just take this basket with me. I have my cleaning supplies, this basket, so if I find something that doesn't go in one room and it needs to go into another room, I just put it in this basket, and as I'm moving and circling around and cleaning each room, I'll end up coming to that room and I can drop it off then. If not, I'm just making a lot of wasted trips, putting this up, that up. I just put it all in one basket. If it doesn't belong in the room I'm cleaning, I throw it in this basket, and then I'll take it to the right location in a more organized way and save myself a little bit of time. Now, the whole purpose of this basket is to put things up as you go to save yourself some steps. But this basket also works well when you have those unexpected guests come and you don't have time to put everything back. You can always throw it in the catch-all basket and hide it in the closet. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, or you might have done this before, you are my people. Laundry baskets are definitely helpful when you're doing speed cleaning, but decor baskets can be helpful as well. So if you're trying to get your floor cleared so you can run the vacuum, you can use decor baskets to put magazines or to put your blankets in that you don't have time to fold. Now, this last basket is called a gardening colander, and this is a basket that I purchased for my husband. What it's supposed to do is save cleaning time on your vegetables. So when you harvest your vegetables, you put them in the basket and you're able to rinse them off outside and save time on cleaning your vegetables before you bring them in the house. So I started thinking, I wonder if I could use this basket for cleaning something else. or saving time. So I did come up with this idea that I think will be very helpful for people that still have littles at home and are constantly having to clear the bathtub before they can even clean it. I definitely know they make different kind of nets that you can put toys in, but I just thought this was so convenient because you could really use it as a scooper. All the water drains out, you can pick them all up in one motion and dump them out in one motion. I'm kind of excited because I think I'm going to come up with a lot of different uses for this basket.
Where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected.
I know a lot of us like the look of a freshly vacuumed room with all the vacuum lines all straight and nice, but we really don't think of it as a speed cleaning tip. But vacuuming in straight lines allows you to do a forward pass and a backwards pass, and you've cleaned that area without going over it again and again in a random direction. Just like mopping, I try to hit the heavy traffic areas. And if you're wondering why this little rug's a heavy traffic area, well, there you go.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's all for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video with tips, tricks, and hacks for speed cleaning. And I hope that maybe one or two of the things you saw today you can incorporate into your own cleaning routines so we can continue to save that valuable thing we call time. Now, if you liked what you saw today, maybe consider a thumbs up. Or if you have a really busy friend that could benefit from these time-saving tips, maybe you could share this video too. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for your continued support. And until I see you next week, stay tidy. I'm going to put in peace and calming. How about that? Doesn't that sound nice and relaxing? This will be the one that I'll go put up by my bed. Oh, how nice. I didn't have the spoon. I gotta go get off camera to go get it. I'm back. Well, Tidy Uppers, we have made it to the end of a day in the life. Now, I don't know if this is always a typical day, but really, what is a typical day anymore? I appreciate you being here. What in the world? Well, the closet has been cleaned, wiped down, it's ready to be reloaded, but I'm gonna reload it a little bit differently this time. I'm not gonna be using all of those tubs. Some maybe, but not all. One thing I'm gonna utilize are these plastic drawers. Now, I brought these out of the office. I recently recluttered. Did I just say recluttered? I did. I recluttered it. Well, Tidy Uppers, that's it for today. I'm a little windblown, but the gazebo is done. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It didn't cost a lot of money. Here comes the wind again, of course. It couldn't wait just 2 minutes to let me finish. I really do think that the Miss Meyer's products cleaned very well. I really don't think there was a difference in each product except the fragrance. I didn't care for the mint so much. It kind of reminded me of chewing gum, but I really did like the rosé. Or rose. Oh my goodness, DeDe, it's not wine, it's cleaning products. Worry about it making a mess. And when I was using the microfiber pads, I was having to wait till they dry. Stopped at the bottom of the basement and knew that we would paint the basement a little bit later on because we were done painting and we had had enough of the painting. And there goes my cuckoo clock. Great.